Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make a raw carrot cake with cashew cream icing. I've made a similar recipe on my channel before, but this is an improved version and it's so delicious. We'll start by soaking some cashews for the carrot cake icing. I like to soak the cashews overnight or for at least a few hours so the cashews soften up and are easy to blend. While the cashews are soaking, we'll make the carrot cake base. Start by putting some raw walnuts into the food processor and pulsing them until they are finely ground. Then add some unsweetened desiccated coconut, coconut flour, spices including ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, and vanilla extract, a little bit of coconut oil, a pinch of sea salt, and a splash of lemon juice. Pop the lid on and pulse all the ingredients a few times until everything is well combined. While the food processor is running, put a few measure dates and add them into the food processor through the feed tube. The amount of dates depends on how sticky and moist they are. The dough shouldn't form a ball, but it should be sticky enough that it holds together when you pinch it in between your fingers. Finally, shred the carrots. I'm using just a basic grater here, but you could use a food processor as well. I just didn't feel like washing the food processor, so I just finely grated the carrots instead. Fold the carrots into the carrot cake base and transfer the entire mixture into a spring-loaded pan greased with some coconut oil or lined with a piece of parchment paper. I'm using a 6-inch pan, but you can use any size you have. When the carrot cake mixture is evenly distributed, cover it with a piece of saran wrap and put it in the fridge while you make the icing. The icing is actually really easy. First, drain the soaked cashews and put them into a powerful food processor or a high-speed blender. The next ingredient is coconut cream. If you're using full-fat coconut milk as opposed to coconut cream, stick the entire can of coconut milk in the fridge overnight. Chilling the canned coconut milk encourages separation of the cream and liquid. Then add some coconut oil. If your coconut oil isn't liquid, warm it up a bit before adding it to the food processor. Then add some maple syrup, vanilla extract, and lemon juice. If the filling doesn't come together as you blend it, add a little bit more coconut milk. The cream should be smooth and quite thick. Once the cream is ready, pour it onto the chilled carrot cake base. Tap the cake a few times to make sure there are no air bubbles. Cover it with a piece of plastic wrap and let it set in the fridge or the freezer for 4 to 6 hours. You can serve the carrot cake as is or decorate it with a few pieces of walnuts and some lemon zest. And that's it. Enjoy this beautiful raw carrot cake and don't forget to share it with your friends.
I wonder if you grew up with carrot cake or if you perhaps never even tasted carrot cake. For instance, I grew up in Europe and I never even had carrot cake until I moved to Canada in my 20s. And at first I thought it was kind of weird eating a cake with carrots, but it was delicious. And I would argue that you can imitate the flavor of baked carrot cake pretty well with this raw carrot cake because we are using the same spices. And to be honest, I love this cake, but Tanner will have to be the judge on this one because he's the one who grew up with carrot cake.
Yep. And it tastes like carrot cake, but with added coconut in there. This is the way that I would describe it. So it's almost got like a candied flavor on the carrot peels, whatever we call them, shreds of carrots that are in there. You can taste those more so than I would say in normal carrot cake. And then the coconut like enhances the flavor. It makes it taste kind of like candied. And the flavor is like very citrusy and pumpkin spice like. I don't know how else to describe it. Those are the two dominant flavors that kind of come through in this. And then the topping, I think, is the same thing as the key lime cheesecake thing that we did.
That is true.
If you've done that and enjoyed it, you'll like it on this one too, and it does the trick.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.